Hello everyone! I could not let this day go without taking part in the gender balance debate, to which I'm very committed. I'm convinced that with determination, with consistency, we can succeed in moving the lines for good. We must keep on improving to reach gender balance in all geographies. It's a key performance factor in a context of staff shortage and a priority to continuously promote ethics and equality principles which are embedded in GEEIS core values. Today I would like to highlight two concrete examples of GEEIS networks which inspire us to improve in that field. Rams in Melbourne, Australia, and Vert in France, Normandy. They show that to reach significant progress, there is always a measurable action plan behind. In our Australian network, Rams, the team managed to increase the proportion of women from 12% to 26% in 10 years, with the leadership team reaching a 50% share of female in 2020. This continuous increase was driven by a specific action plan with measurable targets continuously being monitored, a large communication and recruitment campaign, and the introduction of part-time drivers in 2020. In our French network, Vert in Normandy, where we have had more than 35% women in our driver population for several years. This is driven by a systematic approach with a strong work conducted by the management to fight stereotypes and actively demonstrate that our jobs are accessible and attractive to women. Rams and Vert are obviously two very different networks in terms of transport, mode, size, geography, contract. But they have one very important thing in common: a management convinced, actively involved and committed to make changes in the field of gender equality, but also diversity and inclusion. Moreover, as women account for the majority of passengers in public transportation, GEEIS is very much involved in women's safety and security and is continuously leading prevention actions. Let me remind that harassment in public transport is still very high, that a large part of female passengers indicate having changed their clothing styles because of this. 8 out of 10 French women have already been confronted with at least one form of sexual assault in the street or on public transport in their lives. We have no alternative but to tackle the issue head-on with actions such as stop on demand in our networks, warning systems and awareness campaigns, exploratory walks with women to improve the feeling of safety, employee training. It was essential for me to speak out on this ambition today, but I'm looking forward to the time when the 8th March day will not be a day anymore.